Dana White is getting tired of Khamzat Chimaev, and he says here, the problem is we really don't know every time this guy gets close to a fight. I saw video footage of him on the ground violently ill. He was hospitalized again. Every time he gets close to fighting, he gets really sick. I don't know what to say. It's not like he's over here in this country and we've had doctors here look at him or anything like that. He's sort of out of touch, so it's tough to deal with. So, first and foremost, that last part caught me there. Is Dana accusing Khamzat of potentially not really being sick? I mean, he's saying he hasn't been looked by our doctors. You know, that's how I took that a little bit there. Also, when he's saying every time, he says every time he's close to a fight, he's pulling out. It's not every time, right? He's 7-4. He's pulled out 4 times due to his own fault. And he's fought 7 times in the UFC. That's not every time. But it's more than half, right? It's more than half of the times he's actually fought. And that's not good. That's not good. It don't look good on your resume for the UFC. And they can't have that. Especially if you're a talent like Khamzat Chimaev, who's main eventing, who people want to see. I made a video when the news dropped that he pulled out of the Whitaker fight, saying that Khamzat Chimaev should be cut from the UFC, and a lot of people called me a hater. I was not hating. I wish Khamzat well. I hope he gets better and healthy. I want to see him fight. I want to see him fight with Robert Whitaker. I want to see him fight, you name it. Khamzat Chimaev body locking someone, picking them up, slamming them. Smash anybody, kill anybody, brother. I want to see that, but I also want to actually see him fight. I don't want to see him in reality fight nobody. You get what I'm trying to say here, guys? I'm not hating on the guy, but I'm not the only one that feels like this. Dana White wants to make money with this man too, and he feels the same damn way. He wants to see Khamzat Chimaev fight. Robert Whitaker wants to see Khamzat Chimaev fight. Yes, that's right. His own opponents want to see him fight because that's how they get paid. Robert Whitaker doesn't get paid if the fight's off. You get what I'm trying to say here? That's why he takes a fight with someone who, in terms of rankings, he didn't even have to worry about Aliskerov for a while. Aliskerov needed a few wins to get to Robert Whitaker's hemisphere and level. You know what I mean? So in his hemisphere, in his atmosphere, whatever. You know what I mean? Nah, bro. It's just not happening. And imagine being a fan of Khamzat Chimaev. Imagine wanting to see him fight, paying money, paying thousands of dollars. Some people pay tens of thousands of dollars. They travel, they get nice seats. They really treat themselves to an experience. I'm going to be front row and watch Khamzat Chimaev fight. And he doesn't show up. It's tough, man. It's tough. And the UFC can't deal with it no more. The UFC can't keep... You're unreliable. And if Khamzat Chimaev was to win a title, how do you... No, not even that. Let me scratch that. If Khamzat... How do you give Khamzat Chimaev a title shot? You get what I'm saying? Never mind if he wins a title. How do you justify giving him a title shot if he can't make it to the cage? You get what I'm trying to say there? You can't do it. You can't give it to a guy who calls out half the time. 7-4. You can't do it. You can't justify it. The UFC, as effed up as it may seem to some of you, the UFC has to cut their losses and cut Khamzat Chimaev. It just is what it is. Let him go to the PFL, fight everybody, kill everybody, brother, and see if he could actually fight in the PFL. See if he makes it. See if he actually starts fighting these people in the PFL. And if he wins 2-3 fights, you offer him a contract back. Okay, he's over it. He's done. He could make weight, okay? He could make weight consistently. And he can actually make it to fight night. Those are very key. Because sometimes he'll make it to fight night, but he fucking missed weight. You know what I mean? A complete slap in the face to his opponent. A complete slap in the face to the UFC and the contract that he signed. Come on, guys. You can't... This isn't Make-A-Wish fucking foundation here, okay? you gotta show up to work, and it just is what it is, bro. It is what it is. The UFC, I'm agreeing with Dana White here. The problem is we don't know. I know where he's leaning. I don't know when they make that decision, if they make that decision, but at the very least, they should be pulling him from the rankings. He doesn't deserve to have a ranking spot, at the very least. And it is what it is, bro. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether you agree, disagree. It doesn't matter. Just join the discussion, follow for more, and leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.